Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors. Holmes is really keyed in for this one. You can see it as he makes his walk to the ring. Peter's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, bad intentions, Holmes. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Cobra, Peter.
All right, remember, protect yourselves at all times. And no headbutts, no low blows.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Good block there by Bad Intentions. Oh, he goes down hard, and now he's got a real problem ahead of him. Plenty of time for his opponent to jump on him. Able to get up to his feet after that knockdown, but Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good counter punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Halfway through round number one. The combo lands upstairs. Now that's some fine work right there by Peter. What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
Solid counter punch by Peter. Good counter punching there with the overhand right. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Bad Intentions. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Last 10 seconds. Wow, is he defensively sound. End of this round. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Now they got some work to do here. Their man was just dropped.
Yeah, the first thing is you put some cold water. You can't use that. You clear his head, and you tell him why he was dropped.
Super three-punch combination by Peters. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Blocks that punch. A crafty counter punch after a fine defensive effort by Peters. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Halfway through round number 2. Unable to score with the hook. Good exchange. He fires back. Another flush shot to the head. Peters is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setup. And the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's wanted.
Devastating blow by Peters. Holmes is just not landing any body punches in this fight.
Well, he looks like a guy who hasn't been taught that. We're getting a little bit of an x-ray, a little bit of a peek into what his trainers show him in the gym or what they don't show him.
Doubles up the jab. And clicks of the talk. Peters' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Holmes has got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Holmes is able to avoid that punch. Took a shot, now he gives a left. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. Blocks that belt line well. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. And a sharp counter punch by Peters. counterpunch. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Ten seconds to go in this third round. Nice jabs there by Peters. And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Blocked that away and was targeted for his head. A shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Nice block by Bad Intentions.
Patience now. Keep moving, keep moving. Move, keep moving around the ring.
Able to dismiss that body shot.
Needs to block more. He's tired.
Good looking counterpunch. 1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. And a sharp counterpunch by Peters. Now that's a showman right there, a pure showman. Oh, very nice, smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. Well-placed counterpunch by Peters. Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Able to counter that attack. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Another shot comes in. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far.
Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counterpunch by Peters. A sound combination by Peters. Peters has got a way of just getting away from that punch. Holmes has got to understand that he's trailing in these scorecards, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, but he also has to understand a way to turn it around. He has to try to zero in on one shot that could give him a chance to turn this around.
But if it hasn't been there all night, how's it going to show up out of left field?
You know, I think that it is there. He just has not taken advantage. Every once in a while, his opponent, when he steps back with his hands down. What you have to do now is look for that shot right behind him where he's going to walk into it.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
Well-targeted counterpunch by Peters. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Trying to keep his distance, trying to keep his range, but still, you have to be offensive-minded.
Yeah, you do. If you're just standing on the outside at the beginning, that's okay. But then your opponent, he's going to walk in on you. There has to be something threatening, something damaging to keep you outside.
You're taking too many punches. Stand on.
Well-placed right hands from both men. A little defense turns to offense by Peters. Holmes has got no head movement whatsoever. I mean, this is a very easy target to hit here.
No, if it wasn't for his opponent snapping his head back with his jab, there'd be no head movement at all. But that's not the kind of head movement that you're talking about. He should be doing it on his own, getting away from the punches. But, Joe, if you haven't been taught it, it's not going to show up suddenly the night of the fight.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by bad intentions. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Devastating blow by Peters. Very clean offense from defense by bad intentions. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Nice block by the Cobra. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
Stay away from the inside. Relax. Use your feet.
Well, if the second half of this fight is anything like the first half we just witnessed, then oh boy, is it going to be fun watching this fight down the stretch.
And I don't think it can change. These guys came here with a certain attitude, a certain mindset, and it's not going to be able to change now. There's no way of all of a sudden in mid-fight being able to go to a defensive fight or a different strategy. What you see is what you get, and you're going to get it the rest of the night.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Peters. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counter punch landing by Peters. Blocked by the Cobra. Targeted counter punch by Peters. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
With the left hand. Holmes's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Good defense, just covering up down low. Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Good way to protect the midsection. How about that exchange? Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Peters. Good scoring counter punch by Peters. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
A headshot blocked. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. And that's some fine work right there by Bad Intentions. Blocks that punch. Peters' defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Holmes is leaving himself wide open there. You just can't do that.
Well, you can do it, but you're going to get paid. You're going to eat some leather. You're going to get punched in the mouth. That's going to happen.
Oh, and he comes in again, landing well. Good job with the old 1-2 by Peters. Well, he's got the attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. intentions. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Nice block by bad intentions. Well, he took one right there, but then he targeted one right back. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're competent enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Able to show you his blocking ability. Blocked by bad intentions. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Able to cover up that gut. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Nice block by the Cobra. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good combination punching by bad intentions. Peters is... Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? The fight is over. Peters is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory. It doesn't get better than that.
Your winner,
Peters is your winner by knockouts.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Always enjoy you tuning in. We'll see you next time at the fights.